morning. Wake up, everyone. I'll tell you about the weather in just a moment. It's going to be beautiful. 37 degrees out there right now. You ready, Jamie? Almost.
I'm always ready. Good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. This is Athens in the AM on a beautiful, beautiful morning here in Limestone County, making his first appearance of the year. David Turner, happy birthday.
Thank you. Good morning.
Happy birthday.
Last week we celebrated
Birthday
Ted's
hat.
78th birthday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right. Yeah, 69.
Fine, Bob, how you doing?
I'm all right. Got up this morning, so it's off to a good start.
It's always a good start to get up.
Joseph
Right.
Jones.
Thank you, Lord.
Joseph got him a new car yesterday.
That's right, man. I drove
Man.
it this morning.
Yeah.
I can't wait to test
What
drive
kind of
it.
gas they put in that dude?
Premium.
The best.
We got some pictures.
Driving in the fancy lane.
The newest car in Limestone County was delivered yesterday.
Yes, it
Dr.
was.
White.
Okay.
And
We were
boy,
on
it
the
was an
scene
event.
exclusively.
All right.
We'll have video of it coming up.
Yeah, I want to see this.
It's a one of a kind, ain't it, Joseph?
It's pretty special.
$600,000. That's it.
Yeah, it's a little steep. But
Well, you can get two for that, man.
yeah, I thought about it. What are you going to talk about today, Dr. White?
I'm talking about Social Security, Medicare, and some famous people who turned 65 this month.
Well, that can't be me because my birthday's in August.
Yeah, I didn't make that. I'm not at 65 yet. I'm 56.
Congratulations on your new house.
Thank you. Yeah, we're about to get settled in, maybe.
About to get settled in.
It only took 4 minutes to get here, so
All right.
I'm a lot closer.
That's
All
nice.
right, let's do the weather.
Let's do the weather before we forget. 37 degrees out there. Grab a jacket on your way out. It actually feels good, though. Clear skies. We don't have to worry about rain today. We're going to see temperatures climb in the upper 50s, so it should be a beautiful day. Hopefully, we'll see lots of sunshine. I don't know. Yesterday did not get as warm as we thought it was going to be, but
The day
56
before
for the
was
high.
nice.
It sure was. It kind of spoiled us. 53 for your high on Friday. Beautiful weekend. 49 on Saturday, so a little chill in the air, but look at that Sunday. 63 Super Bowl Sunday. Full sunshine. You're not going to want to be inside watching TV. You're going to want to be
The
outside.
game don't start till like 5 o'clock.
Jay told me to ask you about your video, Jamie.
Yeah, we're going to share it today.
Thanks, Zack, for bringing that up. We got that under control. You know, speaking of Super Bowl,
Yes.
we'll be talking about, we will unveil our Super Bowl spots.
Well, church is doing this little competition thing. Everybody turn in your Super Bowl spot, and they're going to judge and play
Each Sunday
four
school class.
or
You know,
five
you've been
of
in
them.
ours once or twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we did
Good
ours.
class.
Thanks to Brad Golson in the back. We
Yeah,
kinda-
super producer.
we pulled ours out. We'll be unveiling that to y'all in just a moment.
Sweet.
I hope it wins.
If not, we're losers.
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Y'all had an advantage, Brad.
Yeah, well, but we all got going. But Super Bowl is this Sunday. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. Okay, while we're on the subject of Super Bowl, that's
What
what we'll
number
get
is
to
it?
you. What's playing on Hallmark this weekend?
Who
Don't
cares?
care.
Puppy boat.
Man, I don't.
haven't seen
They
that
do have
one.
something about cats, but I mean, Love Ever After will be airing on Hallmark Channel this
All
weekend.
right.
Imagine that. I
Love.
knew it had love in it somewhere. I mean,
Love.
Love Ever After. I'll turn it over. I'll say.
Sign Zack up.
That's it. Have we seen that?
Yeah.
He is hooked, I'm telling you.
It's either that or the impeachment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Take
that gets on my.
Hallmark
Let me
Channel.
update y'all on that, Greg.
We don't need updating. Everybody knows.
They're going to end this thing tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's what they said this morning.
So they
It's
say.
over.
They got the votes to just kill
They
it.
don't have the votes for the witnesses.
Right.
If they don't get that today, and McConnell thinks he does, it's going to go. Tomorrow they'll vote and acquit the greatest president ever.
We can move on.
Everybody needs to just work.
it'd be nice to move on.
Welcome to
I'll tell
Skipworth,
you what.
brought to you by All Star Plumbers. For all your plumbing needs, go to All Star Plumbers at Applebee's Tailgate Talk, 10 to 12 every Saturday morning on the Big 1080 WKC. Well, we'll be live from the VBC with the Huntsville Havoc this Saturday. So listen to us live.
Hey, what commercial are we running on that show?
You're running
Two Hemp Girls.
you're running Cooper and Company and Two Hemp Girls.
That's right.
Oh,
So there you go. That's what you're running now.
Someone picked up yesterday.
Tailgate Talk, so that's what you're running. Hey, a lot of people talking about, Kobe. But hey, we're going to talk a little bit first. And I know he doesn't like the accolades, but we're going to give it to this guy right here. Our buddy Todd Tomerlin Saturday at the Limestone County Tournament. He won the Brady Jordan Award, which this award's given out to someone in the community who does a lot for special needs. And he was surprised because Tammy and Gage and Leanne and his dad were all there, and we surprised him.
No.
We had
Outstanding.
Our back down, Todd. Congratulations, Todd.
I'm in the studio right now.
Todd the Bod
Todd the Bod won that
does
award.
so much.
Outstanding.
Yeah,
So
outstanding.
congratulations, Todd.
All right, enough about him. Move on.
So, hey, you know, a lot of people are talking about Kobe, and you know that is
What a
sad.
shame.
So if anybody's on Instagram, go read Vanessa Bryant's Instagram post. They'll tug at you big time. So, but lots of stuff going on about that.
What a shame.
Hey, Athens teams, girls cheerleading teams are competing for the national awards for that. So good luck to those young ladies on that. Lindsay Lane boys and girls will host their first time ever in area tournaments. Also, East boys, West boys, Tanner boys, and Athens girls will also be hosting starting next week. So good luck to all the teams, but those are the ones who will be hosting around here. They got a picture of the East students in the Limestone County Tournament. All the East teams won. Every team won except the Ardmore Middle School girls, and I got to give a shout out to my next door neighbor, Coach Jones. That was his team that beat the East girls in
Zack
middle
said a
school.
lot of people were asking him questions about me.
Mostly about Gloria, but you were y'all were. Hey, it was at the county tournament, Big Lots, and Walmart. Anywhere I go, that's where y'all were mentioned.
So that's the big three for you, huh?
Hey, Auburn had a big win Tuesday night, and Alabama got blown out Wednesday night. But yeah, I got a story. The story was bringing the noise in Coleman. Well, they didn't bring the noise at LSU
Well,
last
what I
night.
wanted you to read on that, Zach, is game day is going to be at Auburn this week.
Yeah, game day will be at Auburn.
If you read that.
Yeah, game day will be at Auburn. At this first time they've ever been there in Kentucky Saturday night, so that will be a big
Let's do a
game.
survey up here, Greg. How many people watch basketball game day on Saturday? Well,
Todd.
there you go.
When we're not heading to tailgate
You
talk.
should say it's who even cares about basketball.
Let's hear about that.
Yeah, really.
Hey, it's a pretty big deal, ain't it, Todd?
Yeah.
Do you watch it?
Yeah, he
Okay,
watches
one
it.
person amongst us watches it.
Well,
Let's
it is a
see.
big
Which is
deal.
probably accurate in country.
1 out of 7. I mean, I guess that ain't too bad.
Brad will be watching it this Saturday.
I might tune in.
Hey, I bet Gus will be
1 out of
on there,
8.
Brad.
Depends on what's on Hallmark.
But hey, and Kumar,
I've never watched
Rocker,
game day
a
basketball.
lot of Auburn
I
folks
didn't even
know
know they
that
had
name,
it.
even though his dad doesn't coach at Auburn anymore. Kumar Rocker is the hot name. He'll be leading #1 Vanderbilt in their repeat bid for the national championship.
That's a long sport.
His dad. And Alabama, hey, is #1 heading into season in softball.
Yeah, Alabama, #1 softball.
Hey, there you go. So,
Well, let's just
hey,
go-
Jamie,
Let's just go ahead and get everybody's
Back to
prediction.
you.
Who are you picking in the Super Bowl?
I'm going for the Kansas City Chiefs. I know Jay and Coach Lee are for 49ers. I'm for the Chiefs.
Keep
Chiefs.
going.
Chiefs.
I could care less, really.
28-24.
I watch it, but I don't really have a dog in the
We'll talk about
fight.
commercials.
Reggie Ragland from Bob Jones High School for the Chiefs.
Because we have a Super Bowl spot. We'll talk about it in just a minute. First, though, let's talk about me a little bit. We got any pictures?
Sure we do.
And we got photos. There it is, right
Joseph,
there.
that's a nice car,
Yeah,
brother.
man, did you not hear me pull in?
That's it, right there.
That's the one that's 600,000.
It was about 4 inches from the ground.
Wow.
I don't know.
wanna
I
drive
left. I don't know. if
That's
they
what it was
ever got
delivered in.
That's the truck they brought it in.
There were 2 vehicles in there. Yeah.
That's nice.
Share some more photos. It was nice. It had that soft leather seats, like the
Boy, there's a boy in
suede.
the hood.
Yeah,
Jackson. Joseph's little baby boy.
just rolled out of bed.
Yeah.
That's me on the right.
Kenny
Dan,
Baskins,
Kenny Baskins.
Dan Wattell. They made that a nice event. Miss Susan.
Yeah,
Susan Wattell.
Boy,
She's so
on
sweet.
the right.
She is so sweet.
That's the garage. All filled with cars, David.
And she cleans those cars. What else, Brad? Ah, Miss Mary Marks. Miss Mary Marks. Miss Sandra.
Yeah, Sandra Mark, yeah. I ran into these 2 gals. I was up at the gym the other day trying to teach people. I'm getting my own class going up at 360.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Was that sneaker,
Why do
silver
you think
sneakers?
that's funny? I ran into these 2 ladies who said you used to be the hottest thing on television.
You used to be sexy.
That's what I said.
That's a double,
You're
triple
beautiful. I'm
negative.
talking worse. You talking to me? What's her name?
Wilma and Carolyn.
Wilma and Carolyn. That's me in the middle.
That is you in the middle.
Me on the right.
Boy, you missed a good testimony Sunday. Siran, Stacy was there, and talk about us. Testimony.
Hey, I got to tell y'all right quick.
His wife and 4 children.
There they are right there. Andy, John, Dusty, me, and we interviewed and had to wait till everybody got through, to picture stuff to interview. So Dusty and Patsy sitting over there said, hurry up, we're going to go carry him lunch. Y'all want to go? I said, no. We're going to go on home here. So they...
Andy John looks like the brawny man.
So they
Yeah,
went to lunch.
he
Went to
does.
lunch,
Like the
Joseph. And then I texted Dusty, how'd it go? He said, dude's a vegetarian.
Took him to a barbecue place.
Oh, my
Dude's a
goodness.
vegetarian.
We'll take a break and come right back with Judge Jamie. Y'all hang on.
Who in the world?
That's it, Jamie.
Showtime! All my
I'm out of
assistants can get
practice.
ready. It's time to come out of the chute for Judge Jamie. Zeke may walk through that door any minute. He just opened
I
a new
doubt
office
it.
over in Killen.
Yes, he
He's
did.
insured by Country Financial. You need to be too. Zeke, one love here. Got veteran players up here this morning. I feel like Jeopardy championship.
Yeah.
Wrong answer, Todd. Right answer. I've scanned the newspapers. Here we go. David, you still remember how to play?
I remember. I might not know anything, but I remember.
You didn't know anything last time. Dale Strong, County Commission Chairman and a great friend of ours over in Madison County, just had his big State of the County address. How many people live, counting Huntsville, in Madison County, including Huntsville?
125,000.
1,000,000.
No, 600,000.
250,000.
All of y'all wrong. 370,000.
Wow.
What is the unemployment in Madison County?
0.4%.
2%.
3%.
Jan, 2.1%.
Very good.
They just started a thing nationwide. They're doing attorneys marketing and promotional ads and stuff, awards, like the Addy Awards and stuff like that.
Really?
Who won the first year's deal for best marketing campaign?
Call me, Alabama.
Yeah, Chanel.
Tailgate
Call
Todd.
me, Alabama.
Oh, Chanel.
Well, he's only got about
Shocker.
a million
Yeah.
signs. I
He
mean,
spent some money on
you can't go anywhere without seeing them.
Oh, there's like
Call
600 on the
me,
way.
All through the state. I mean, everywhere. I mean,
He's done good at it. I'm thinking about becoming a lawyer after this career. Kim Kardashian's already finished 1 year of law school.
so she only got about 7 more to go.
Would you like to have her as your attorney?
No comment.
Who is the newest free agent at 38 years old in the NFL?
Tom Brady.
Nope.
No.
Phillip Rivers.
Phillip
Yep.
Rivers. I got her. He's moved out of San Diego.
Florida.
Read that
Moved
funny
to
line.
Florida, but here's what it says. In this case, Phillip Rivers, one of San Diego's foremost citizens and population suppliers, got eight, nine.
Yeah, 9 kids, I think.
He's going to Tampa Bay, Jamie. I put bank on it. He'll be playing for Tampa
Getting rid
Bay.
of Jameis Winston.
Yeah, he's a free agent. He'll be playing for Tampa Bay next year.
Detroit. GM's invested $2.2 billion in Detroit in an abandoned car building. What are they building there, Joseph?
GM? Probably an electric car.
Electric cars, right. What is one of the brands they're bringing back there?
El Camino.
I happen to own one.
Oh, a Hummer?
A Hummer. I don't know if the Hummer's going to be electric or not, though. But
How would that work?
You may probably have to have about 10 big old batteries.
You would.
Get that
what
sucker on.
percentage of
Heavy.
people now, Dr. White, prefer cremation over burial?
12%.
I don't know.
25%.
50%.
44%.
How about
It's a
60?
40% increase from the 1960s.
Pretty soon it's going to be a law that you have to be because they're going to run out of
Run out of
space.
space.
Yeah,
I think that's what I'm going to be.
Start stacking.
I am.
You are?
Yeah.
Why? Why do you choose that over burial?
I don't want chemicals infused in my body and leaching into the ground.
What difference is it going to make?
Well,
The ground.
it's a ecological thing.
Yeah, but
Leaving
could
my
be bad.
footprint.
You won't care about it.
Yeah.
And oh, I forgot.
I got the coronavirus.
For all my people worldwide watching this morning. It says here, the people 50 over 50 now. This was an editorial. Jan, this was a good article. She says, what is the number one thing now when you're over 50 that you attend a lot of?
Funerals.
Buffets.
Funerals.
And
yeah,
she said,
funeral,
it's a lot different nowadays. She said, when I go to a funeral, I recognize the brand name of the casket.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
No, I don't know
It's
that.
January and we've been
I
to
didn't
two.
recognize the brand, but there are quite a
Those
few of
were
them.
on a discount. They were 75% off.
There's a,
Last thing in the world, let you down.
they're very expensive.
Who won the other night on the Grammys? Had a historic night.
Billie Eilish.
Is that the way you say her last name?
Yeah.
Yeah, Eilish.
What's her story?
She was a YouTube sensation. She was indie, and she started on her own with her brother.
That is, how'd you know all
Very
that?
good.
Because I'm in the music.
She's Voice Too Young. People
Not that
struggling with
music.
depression. Do-it-yourself album that she made at home with her older brother. And she won 4 awards. She won Record of the Year,
Good for
Song of the
her.
Year, Newcomer of the Year, and something
The
else.
last person to do that was Christopher Cross.
I never heard of it.
I've never heard of her either.
And
so.
they didn't think it was going to happen.
Don't know.
What was that song he did? Sail,
Sailing.
Sailing, take
Sail Away.
Sail away.
where I've always heard it.
You know, Zack used to wear a beret when he comes on. He's a Renaissance man.
I used that song in a country road store and I can't find it. The guy took a Volkswagen chassis and put a boat on it, and he had called it a Volkswagen. And drove it up and down in full paint.
Oh,
Cute.
Volkswagen. That's pretty cool.
Regis Philbin, what record does he hold?
Oh, the longest.
Most wrinkles have been filled by Botox.
Hey, I take
The
Botox.
longest host.
Barely beating out Huntsville, North Alabama TV legend Jamie Cooper and country boy Eddie. He has spent 17,000 hours in front of a TV camera.
Goodness.
No, you've got more time than he. I bet.
I don't know.
17,000 hours, I
That's a
don't
lot of
know.
hours.
How old is he now? 80?
80, he's late, he's 88.
Well, he is older than you, though.
Speaking of country boy Eddie, he called us the other day, left a message. We're supposed to get with him next week. He don't have a lot of doctor's appointments. So,
Good.
Ray Kroc, y'all know, invented
McDonald's.
in 1954.
Mickey
What was
D's.
his job when he bought the brothers bought McDonald's?
He was selling
What was he selling?
milkshake machines.
Milkshake machines is the right answer,
Mixers.
Joseph.
Really,
How'd that work out for him?
really
Real
good.
good.
yeah, really.
You ever
Really
seen that
good.
movie?
No.
The Founder? With
No.
Michael Keaton? You gotta watch it. It's pretty good.
Uh-oh.
Good movie.
About milkshakes?
Well, no, it's about his story. How he took over.
Yeah, he quit watching the Life Channel.
If he's on Hallmark, I'll see it.
Get off Hallmark.
What is the name of the punting family in the NFL?
Colquitt's.
How many of them have punted in a Super Bowl?
4.
4. No, it's 3, isn't it?
One this week, a younger brother and their daddy
Dad.
all punted in the Super Bowl. Did they all go to Tennessee?
Yeah.
Yes.
All Tennessee boys.
What is Super Bowl fever?
When you can't go to work the next
That's when you
That
have
is the
to.
right answer, Todd. People call
You've
in
never done
sick.
that.
Hey, why do they, me and Jay were talking about this the other day, why do they not want you to call it the Super Bowl? They say they want you to call it the championship game or the big game,
I
but
ain't
people
heard
have
nothing like
problems
that, Zach. You
with
just tried to
calling it the
stir it up.
Super
That
Bowl.
fever involves what they call meat sweat.
17.5 million people will call in sick Monday morning.
Oh, they will be.
Okay, halt. I want you to say good morning to Cassidy Jean. She's reaching for the screen in New York.
Oh, really? Cassidy Jean is our newest granddaughter
Yes.
up in Long Island, New York. So right now she's trying to see her
She-
granddaddy, what
Papa,
a legend
yes.
he is. What a legend your granddaddy is.
Good morning.
In Athens, Alabama.
Good morning, sweet Cassidy.
Roll Tide. How about calling me sometime?
She
all of
will
y'all.
eventually.
She's only a few days old, Jamie.
How much was a advertising
7 months.
spot in the Super Bowl, and the first one in 1967?
20 grand.
100,000.
$312,400. Which you can advertise here for about that much now.
Hey, have you seen that new Josh Jacobs Kia?
No.
They've
How much
already
is a
put
Super Bowl spot this year?
3 million.
8 million.
5.6 million.
My goodness.
Wow.
Trump and little bitty short guy Bloomberg are each spending $10 million for a 60
I am
spot.
sick of Bloomberg. Oh, man, I'm sick of them commercials. Every
Zach, who are
time
you sick of? Women?
every time you turn around, there's a Bloomberg commercial. Man,
He's everywhere.
Who's the referees for this week's Super Bowl?
I don't know, but
Someone
they'll
got in
be-
trouble.
The one who did
Got in
the
trouble?
New Orleans game.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Made the worst call ever.
And they're letting them do the Super Bowl?
Yep.
That's crazy.
That was
That-
actually
that was a terrible call.
Oh, this is going to be...
Another easy one, then I'll get to some harder questions in just a moment. How many to Miami leads the cities with most Super Bowls? How many is well,
5.
7.
11.
11.
Really?
What was the most famous Super Bowl ever played in Miami?
The one when Joe Namath won.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
Right answer, my hero, Joe Willie Namath. Who is the only person in this room to see Joe Namath naked?
You.
Me, when I interviewed him. That's
Or
right.
Zach. I was going to say Zach, but it was you.
I don't know that
Oh, it
I'd
wasn't me, brother.
be broadcasting that too much.
Why? I interviewed
It
him.
wasn't me, brother.
Where's that video?
Yeah, I got the video.
Where's that video?
I knew me and him had something. I knew me and Joey had something in common, not just our knees. They didn't call me donkey in high school.
All
in New York,
right.
New Year.
All right, move along.
The Mule. Jamie the Mule King.
Super Bowl.
Hey, hit that button over there, Zach.
Some of y'all,
Face cover.
hey, listen, let me get back to it. Some of y'all will be drinking some
Control.
alcoholic beverage come Sunday.
Not me.
At church.
Not me.
Some
A lot of
different.
y'all will be drinking beer.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I need
Jack,
to
Jack, you hush me.
do Mountain Dew Zero.
When was the first canned beer sold?
1971.
1912.
1950.
It was named Kruger Beer in 1935 in Richmond, Virginia. There it is right there.
If you want a no calorie, no sugar Mountain Dew Zero,
Tastes like,
good.
James.
It
Get
still
rid of
has a
soda,
turpentine in
Zach.
it, though.
How many,
it's good
how
though,
many
Skip.
NFL people have been arrested in Miami during their professional career? Miami leads the nation of cities arresting NFL people.
72.
70,
25.
150.
70.
72.
72?
150.
No, actually, it's like, let me see if I can find it in here. It's 945.
What?
Do you need players?
Good grief.
Wow.
They could arrest a lot of them for prostitution, a lot of them for driving.
Cross-dressing.
All
Goodness.
right. We're narrowing this thing down. I'm looking for a winner. You people in New York are allowed to
show's
play
going
too.
down.
Here we go. In China, what is this the year of?
Rat.
Coronavirus.
Rat is the right answer. Yeah.
You're the rat, the
If you
coronavirus.
were born in the years, let me see if I can find it. I don't
Year
know.
of the rat?
Yeah.
Yeah, your year of the rat. Year of the rat is a new beginning and is a good financial. If you were born, anybody in this room born in 1948?
Nope.
Nope.
Well, I knew that narrowed it down. Ken.
Yeah. 51.
60,
Nope.
Nope.
72, 84, 96. Boy, what a bunch of losers have I got in
There's
here.
no rats in here.
Rats.
No
Yeah.
rats in here.
Oh,
We got
well.
rid of them.
Here we go. Average wedding cost in the state of Alabama, one of the cheapest states in the union.
6,000.
20,000.
5,000.
$400.
17,000
What?
I know, it's getting out of hand.
to get married. 17,000.
I guess I'll stay
Limestone one of the
single.
more expensive ones, apparently.
What is
Save
the
up, Zach.
most
Can't you just go to the courthouse, Gloria?
Zach, get your own show. What is the most popular party
Leave me
color in
alone.
the state of Alabama?
Red.
White.
White.
Green.
White.
Gray.
White.
Rusted.
White and then black.
Up, get your glasses.
You know why it's
alone,
white,
man.
don't you?
Why?
Because that's one of the most popular cars that they make, because they don't have to make all these different colors. So it,
cheaper.
it's cheaper to buy white or black.
Dirt easy.
So that's why they have more white
What is
and
the
black
most
cars.
popular vehicle in Alabama?
Toyota.
Toyota
CHR.
Ford F-150.
Oh.
What is the
Really?
most popular used vehicle in Alabama?
F-150.
Ford 150.
I was going to say 82, you go.
Yeah.
2 questions left. Now, people in New York are still playing. Y'all may know the answer to this. Ben and Jerry's Ice Cream
Yum.
was sued. They just settled the lawsuit with an organic consumer group. What did Ben and Jerry's agree to do? And why were they sued?
I don't know. I've not heard of
I'm
that.
sure it's something
Didn't they agree to
crazy.
give them a name of an ice cream?
No, they agreed to quit using the slogan, "Our ice cream comes from happy cows," and agreed to take the cows' faces off the packages because they were sued because it was deceptive advertising.
Oh, come on.
my
Cows, yeah.
What?
Cows are not happy.
Yeah, cows aren't happy. Yeah,
They
I
just
remember that.
exist. Because
How many people on this set have ever milked a cow?
Oh, more than you know.
I missed that experience.
I might have one.
how many actually liked it?
Lucky you. How many liked it? Yeah.
Zack, raise your hand.
Last question. I'm going to bring this to y'all gently and all you millions playing worldwide. I told y'all it's finally, we're moving.
No, you're not.
Yeah. I
Again.
finally found a perfect place. We're moving. That way we can travel up to Long Island,
Oh,
stuff like that,
nice.
and visit every now and then.
Perfect.
Call Chris and
I'm
Trailer
in.
All right. We're downsizing.
I'm in.
Okay.
We're going now from 3,000, we went from 6,000 square feet to 3,000 square feet. Now I'm going to 600 feet.
Go buy a mini home.
You're moving in your car.
No, that's almost the
close.
right answer.
Del Boca Vista, 1.
Moving into
Look what he
the
found.
Porsche designed RV with
Let's
a king
see.
bedroom, 605 horsepower, 600 square feet, 60,000 pounds. We downsizing. How much am I paying for that?
A million two.
A
250,000.
million.
I'd buy it
750,000.
A
today.
million two.
2.7.
750,000.
Look at that.
2.5 million.
What?
$2 million.
I said
$2 million for that.
Ouch.
Can I get that insured?
Yeah. We actually do insure it. I've never insured one that costs that much.
Hey, I'll
But
tell you what, Jamie, if you buy that and y'all go on the road, I'll be your driver.
yeah, really.
And I'm going to.
All right.
I'll open the door for you.
Buy Wattell's car and pull it behind it. Get right around the
Wouldn't that look sweet?
You don't have to afford it now.
You just can't drive it over railroad tracks.
Here comes
Yeah.
vegetarian in the door now. We'll talk about Dusty Spot in just a moment. He's running for president. Y'all hang on.
All right, Dusty, keep them straight over there. 37 degrees out there this morning. Grab a light jacket on your way out. It really doesn't feel too bad, unless, of course, you're going to be standing outside for some time. 56 for your high today. We should see partly cloudy skies, but also some sunshine, so enjoy that. Temperatures are going to change just a little bit. Look at that Saturday, 49 for that high, 35 for the low. But then Sunday, absolutely beautiful, 63 and full sunshine, so just enjoy a great Super Bowl day. All right, don't forget, 2hempgirls.com for all your CBD products. Ship out quickly. Dr. Jan White with me this morning. How are you?
Great, thanks.
Good, good. All right, your topic today is?
It's Social Security, Medicare, and 3 famous people who just turned 65 this month.
Oh, so they all signed up.
Well,
They probably could have been already.
yeah, it depends, and I want
All
to
right.
clarify some of that. So this information is from the Society of Certified Senior Advisors, of which I'm a member and I am certified. And so every month they send out this blog, and I thought this was really interesting. Now, Social Security and Medicare, people get those mixed up. Like, when do I sign up? What do I do when I'm 65? Okay, for Social Security is something that you pay into while you're working. So
Hopefully.
yes.
Your whole life.
Right, your whole life. And so when you turn 65, say this month, can you get Social Security? Well, yes and no. If you sign up early, you can get it. So if you sign up, like there are people turning 65
60.
now
Right.
who got it when they're 62.
Because so
But
62 is the age
the
limit
minimum
that you can start.
The minimum.
Okay.
I don't advise that unless
No.
you really need it.
Right.
But if you turn 65 in January of 2020, you cannot get your full retirement 100% Social Security until you're 66 years
a
and
half.
2 months.
Oh, in 2 months. Okay.
In 2 months. So they incrementally increase this every year. Now, if you wait until you're 70, then you get 132%. So there is an incentive to wait.
That's a big
Most people
difference.
don't.
Most people do
A
not.
lot of it depends on your health.
And you can do the math. You can do the numbers to see if
Yes.
it's beneficial for you.
Right. Now, in my case, I didn't wait. I signed up when I was 66.
Okay.
And that was my full retirement. And I don't actually use it. It goes into a savings, so there was no rationale to wait.
Right.
Okay,
And if you can do that, that's a wonderful way to save some money.
Right.
Add to that retirement.
So Medicare, people are confused. Well, what's Medicare? What's Medicaid? Well, Medicare is the insurance that you have when you're 65.
And you have to get that.
You have to.
It's law.
If you wait, you're going to be heavily penalized for the rest of your life.
Yes.
Okay, so
Make sure you get something to do for your medical, your prescriptions.
Yes,
Because you can be
a
penalized for
supplement.
that, a supplement, thank you. You can
Right.
be penalized for that as well.
Right, so if you turned 65 this month in January, you could actually have signed up for Medicare in October of 2019. There's a 7-month window. You can sign up 3 months early and then 3 months after. So it went from October of 2019 to April of 2020. So if you turned 65 in January, do it now, do not wait. Now, the other thing is if you're still working, and most older adults, 65, are working, you can, with your employer's permission, retain your private insurance. For example, my husband retired when he was like 78, and he stayed on his company's plan.
Really?
Blue Cross Blue Shield, which I also had.
Right.
Okay? So there's a lot of options here.
Okay. I did not know that.
Yeah. So who turned 65 this month? Okay, first of all, there's 3. January 18th, Kevin Costner.
He did.
He turned, yeah, look
That
at
just
him.
doesn't even
Mr.
sound
Blue
right.
Eyes. I know, yeah.
He still looks awesome.
Yeah, he's from Southern California, and I didn't know this about him, but he worked on fishing boats, he drove a truck, and he gave tours of Hollywood homes before he got famous.
Really?
Yeah, and he was just, he kept going to auditions and just hung in there. Of course, the rest is history. He's won a number of Academy Awards.
Yes.
Okay, number 2 is Eddie Van Halen, the rock guitarist.
You'd never think
Never,
that.
I would never think, but he's famous too. Now, this is an interesting story. His family came here when he was just a toddler from Amsterdam, and the whole family didn't speak English.
Really?
They came here with $50 and a piano.
The American dream.
The American dream. It doesn't
Can't
get any
happen.
better than that.
That's right.
Okay, number 3, on January 27th, on Sunday, Chief Justice John Roberts turned 65.
Oh, don't
Yeah,
like it.
yeah. Now, his is also an interesting story because he blew up in a blue-collar family.
All right.
His daddy worked in a steel mill. And
Hard worker.
so Justice Roberts was brilliant. He was academically gifted, and so he went to a boarding school for high achievers. But during the summers, he would come and work in the steel mill with his daddy.
Oh, goodness.
Is that cool or what? And in high school, he was the football captain, and he said that he was a slow-footed linebacker. Yeah, isn't that cute? And of course, then he went to Harvard, and he actually wanted to be a PhD, a professor, and then he became interested in law, and the rest is history.
He didn't want to be in that mine, for sure.
Yeah.
Steel worker.
Yeah, oh, no.
It's a lot of hard work.
Yeah, it was a lot of hard work. Yeah.
Good move.
Yeah, it was.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, goodness. Okay, well, a lot of great information there. And you can always call Social Security office, too, and just ask them 1,000 questions.
Oh, they're very helpful.
They are.
Yeah, and there's a scam going around. Yeah,
Your Social Security number has been suspended.
Right. No,
Don't treat
don't
to
believe that. Don't respond to that. Don't call them back. Get online or get on the phone and call Social Security. You call them.
They
and get it
they
figured
never
out.
call
they
you.
They don't text you. They don't
Right.
call you like that.
Right, just like the IRS. Don't fall for any of those scams.
No. Or FedEx. There's a FedEx
Yes.
going around. Right. Just be smart.
Good info.
Common sense prevails.
Just never give out your personal information.
Yep.
They're not going to just reach you by one phone call if they really want to get a hold of you. They'll
Yeah.
send mail, they'll send certified letters, things like that.
Right.
All right, good.
All righty.
Taking care of people, always. Dr. Jan White, thank you for being with us on these Thursdays. We
Okay.
enjoy it.
Thank you.
Oh, do you not want to mention you have a
Oh, yeah. Well,
Book?
in my spare time, I wrote a book, and it was published on December the 18th.
Yes.
It's available on Amazon in the Kindle book format and printed book format. And the title is Desert Prophets, Prophets.
Look it up. Next week we'll show a picture of the book.
Thank you.
Didn't
I
know if
really
we were going to talk
appreciate
about
that.
it, but we'll
Yeah,
show the book.
I really
and
appreciate
everything.
that.
I'll have my copy in hand and I'll tell you about it.
Yeah, okay, good. Thank
Great.
you.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Jamlight. We're going to take a quick break. When we get back, Dusty's going to be here, up here talking. We're going to talk to Joseph about that fancy car that was delivered yesterday, and we're going to show a Super Bowl spot. Stay with us. We'll be right back. I think he's got it.
And back here on the world's #1 program in Athens, Alabama, on Highway 72, located next to Mojo is EYP.
Just ask him.
Joseph, it's good seeing you again.
Yes, sir.
Hung out yesterday. We'll talk about that in
It
just
was
a
good
little
seeing
bit.
Jackson.
David, back in action. Got him a new house, ready to go.
Yes,
Just
sir.
had a birthday. Life
Just
is
had a
good.
birthday.
Yeah, we had a little scare with Mother, though.
Yeah.
She called me on my birthday, and she couldn't talk. You know, I kept waiting for her to say happy birthday, and she was like, you know, she couldn't get a word out. And so I had to run and get her and take her to the emergency room. I thought she was having a stroke.
Thank goodness you got to her,
Turned out
though.
okay.
Yeah, she had they call it a TIA, and they kept her overnight, but
Because it could
all the
cause
tests, yeah, it could cause a major stroke.
Has she got good insurance for her vehicle?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about Lincoln Finance. Are you still
Glad
in
she's
business in
okay.
2020?
We're still in business. We've been out working pretty good. We have a pretty good month going, so everything's
It's just
rolling.
January.
Yeah, we're rolling. So got to
What
keep it
people need to
rolling.
know about first of the year about their insurance?
Evaluate.
Just need to evaluate, get a review. If you're buying a new house, if you're buying a new car, if you're wanting to set up a retirement plan, whatever you want, we can pretty much handle. Except for dental and health, we don't do that.
And they don't loan money.
Yeah, we do not loan money. We will invest your money, but we cannot loan
So
money.
now is a good time to call David Turner.
Yeah, set up appointment, Brooke or Allison, they'll set you up and we'll get rolling.
They'll
We'll
even
come
come
see
see
you or you can come see us. So.
All right, Dusty, you had a special guest. The Siran Stacy thing, how'd you come across that?
Well, I went to a breakfast at Athens State College Friday morning, and Tom Piccolo invited me, so I went with him and heard him. He was speaker there, and so I was talking to him after he spoke, and I tried to get him about 8 years ago or so, and we couldn't, our schedules couldn't connect, so he said, I can be there Sunday. I said, all right, come on.
For you folks that don't know, because he was played at Alabama back in the late 80s, played with Dabo and played for Bear Bryant down no, John Stalin, not Bear Bryant,
Yeah.
excuse me. And there he is, and Andy, John, and Dusty, but his 4 kids got killed.
4 kids and wife.
And wife got killed. Hit Thanksgiving night, wasn't it?
It was the 19th of
19th.
November.
Yeah.
Oh,
19th.
right before Thanksgiving, and got hit and killed instantly. And the little girl they thought was dead,
Right, it's 5.
20 years old now.
Yeah, 19, I think.
Yeah, she survived. And
survived.
he tells the whole story. He's what is he? Is he a minister?
Yeah, he's kind of an evangelist.
Evangelist.
He does motivational type speaking for companies, and those as well. And was on staff at David Lipscomb
He still
as a
is,
motivator for their sports programs. Yeah, he's still there. I guess he was yesterday.
After what happened
Yeah.
We'll
yesterday,
see.
make those comments. He was speaking to a group, something about I can't get the letters. What is it?
LGBT.
LBGJQXD. What is it?
Yeah.
LBGT.
You can't say nothing,
I
but he was
think.
great at church Sunday.
Yes, he
We
was.
should be able to see that on the
He did.
replay here Sunday morning at 9 o'clock with Lindsay Lane. And we did a 20 or 30, well, about a 15, 20-minute interview with him. We'll
Yeah.
have that, hopefully get that in a little bit here to the program. All right, what's going on at Lindsay Lane? They got some competition going on with the Sunday school classes.
Yeah, we're starting a series on the family coming up. Andy John's going to be speaking Sunday, and so he did ask the Connect groups to do some Super Bowl commercials since Super Bowl Sunday is Sunday, and so he's going to incorporate them into the message somehow. I don't know how he's going to do that, but anyway, he's going to show some of those, and so it's going to be a big Sunday for our Super Bowl. Every
Dusty said
Sunday
already,
Super Bowl.
then our class did one too, and they said it was going to have 4 finalists. Dusty informed me that we didn't make the cut.
You can show yours here. You don't have to show it.
You don't show it. You may. I think they expanded it. So. They incorporated you in, Jay. They knew they were going to kill you.
We won't make it through Sunday if they don't.
Last walkout if we didn't make it.
Yeah.
Trump's got a spot running in the Super Bowl. The other guy, Bloomberg's got a spot running in the Super Bowl. Dusty's got a spot running in the Super Bowl. Here it is. Who you going to choose in this year's presidential election? One of these? There is another choice. Vote Dusty. Who's Who's magazine once stated Dusty was a true Christian who didn't smoke, drink, or cuss. At a recent town hall meeting, some ordinary voters were asked, why Dusty?
I feel like he's definitely the lesser of the evils. He never says a bad word on the golf course.
Good little Johnny jokes.
He got saved on October 31st, 1979.
My name is Freddie Leonard, and I approve this message.
To become a member of this class, you must submit your social security number, bank account, family history, blood type, car or truck that you drive, plus be approved by the entire class. Good luck.
Yeah.
I can't believe that spot didn't win.
It may.
He's not going to tell you.
Yeah.
He's going to mess with you.
That was a Super Bowl commercial?
Yeah.
Y'all couldn't do better than that.
That's why he's not going to
They were six. They were six.
Well, Dusty should have been with us yesterday when the next automobile rolls into town at 8:30 yesterday morning. They brought it on a small vehicle too, didn't they, Joseph?
Oh yeah, the
small
big truck. That thing was huge.
What was it?
What an event, though.
Yeah.
Show the big orange truck.
Brad, show that big truck that thing came in. We got video of that thing unloaded.
And that was the
That's what they
exciting
brought
part
it
for
on.
them. There were two vehicles in that truck.
One was going to Florida and one was there.
There's the vehicle.
$600,000 vehicle. And there were two of them in that truck.
They were going to give that to you as your leaving gift down at Lindsay Lane.
Yeah.
But they didn't figure you could get in it.
Yeah, I'm
About 4 inches from the ground.
Well,
get out.
it's so rare. I was talking to the guy that delivered it yesterday from Ford, and he was from Canada.
From Canada.
And he said that the press release for that vehicle has not even come out. So the details that I was reading about that vehicle, it's even really more than that.
Wow.
You know, they only make about 200 of those a year, but that carbon series with the carbon tub and the exposed carbon stripes, the titanium exhaust, titanium lug nuts, carbon fiber wheels, carbon fiber rotors. I said, so we're talking about maybe one of 50? He said, probably lower. Because he said it would have to be that exact options that you chose.
And they had picked out everything on
Is that
the
a
car.
Ford?
Yeah, Ford
It is a
GT.
Ford. And he did all options.
It's 647 horsepower, a 3.5 liter twin turbo. It's just unbelievable.
How fast can it go?
Where are you going to drive
I
it?
heard somebody say 216. I was thinking
Can
a
you
little
insure
faster
that,
than
David?
that.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure we would insure that.
I bet you would.
That's
don't
not going
think
to be
so.
on the road.
Take that to the Autobahn.
I don't think so.
That's an when you purchase something like that, that's an investment. You're not going to be driving it around.
No.
Can you imagine Dan doing 200 miles an hour down a leg town road with that?
Yeah, down the interstate. Let's block off the interstate and do a speed trap test.
Yeah, really.
Well, how was that for an experience yesterday?
It was,
for you,
I mean,
Jackson?
seeing that on a video or watching it on TV is one thing, but to see it there live, that was pretty impressive. I mean, $500,000.
What were those
car
seats made of? That soft
It's called,
leather was amazing.
It's called Alcantara. It's a man-made leather,
Okay.
but it's so soft. Yeah.
It was
Doesn't your car have some of that in it,
It
though?
does, a little bit.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what 600 on ours.
Did it have the massaging chairs?
No, it doesn't have heated
Okay,
or
I feel
massage
good.
chairs,
I
so-
like mine then.
But that was a very special one.
It
Anything
was
else going
nice.
on?
Very limited. World of Wheels is coming up here in a couple of weeks down in Birmingham. We do have a Cars and Coffee event going on over in Madison Saturday. A little cold, but we'll be there with coffee and donuts. So
It's supposed to be 60
Warm me up.
degrees Sunday.
It's going to be beautiful. 63
Be a
full
nice day.
sunshine. Yes.
But
Hey, all right, I got a few extra minutes here, so I'm going to run that video. Some of that interview with Siran Stacy. He was great. That
He was really wonderful.
Good. A lot of good comments.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Like
Got
that
out in the
nice.
crowd, walked all around, up and down each child. I just
Daniel and them they did a great job
They did.
keeping up with him.
the people that didn't know him though, it took him a while to get into the tragedy.
Yeah, they did.
And
is he the one that during the Miami Championship game stripped the ball from that
no,
guy?
that was George.
No,
T.
that was George T.
Yeah.
Saran Stacy was a running back. wasn't
Yeah,
he?
he's running back.
But for somebody who has literally lost everything and even thought about taking his own life and then regained, and now he's married again and has, what,
He
4
shared a lot of
children?
stuff.
I
But
mean,
who
it
would have
was.
known he was a vegetarian?
I asked him about his rookie year at Philadelphia because I remember this. They taped him to the goalpost and left him to dark. It was after dark before they sent anybody down there.
As a prank?
He couldn't get away. Yeah, he said it made him mad.
Waited around. He signed autographs, took pictures with everybody. So we hung around and got an interview with him afterwards. We'll get to a little bit of that right now. Y'all enjoy this. Enjoy the Super Bowl.
Yes.
See y'all at Lindsay Lane
Be
this
safe.
Sunday.
Bye. You'll make it.
Siran, Stacy, awesome job at Lindsay Lane Baptist Church. We're going to talk to them for a second right here while other people are exiting here. Yeah. Awesome job. But I'm a Bama fan. I go way back with the Bear Bryant days and all of that. But let's talk about first what happened to you. How do you do what you do after what happened to you?
Yeah, that's a great question. It's by the grace of Almighty God. Jesus has resurrected my life, and he's done a new thing within me. And so it's by faith. You know, I get up there and to be perfectly honest with you, you know, I don't know how it's going to turn out. But I'm trusting and believing in him and what he's doing through me. And so, yeah, the depression, the anxiety, the emotions of all of that, you know, it's just, you know, just give it to him. Yeah, that's what I do. I give it. I don't try to carry it myself.
That's got to be one of the hardest. I couldn't imagine doing what you do, but to also go back and tell the story what you were doing before the accident.
Yeah. I was typical. When I say typical, I was a church goer, but I wasn't authentic in my faith. Outwardly, I wanted to look a certain way, but inwardly, I had issues. And so I was happily married, but I took so much for granted. I took my wife relationship for granted, and my children at times, I took that for granted, thinking that this, you know, it'll be a time coming when I'll straighten things out. I was saying to myself, I'm not always going to be like this. And so I kind of put things off. And then that.
So what are you doing now? Are you going all over the country doing this? You have a ministry?
I do. I have Siran Stacy Ministries, and you can look me up, siranstacy.org. And I've literally been to 4 different continents over the past 13 years. God this is the power of God. He sent me to South America. He sent me to over in Europe. He sent me to Africa. And I'm just sharing the love of Christ. I'm sharing messages like.
Did you give up all your old habits?
I did. Yeah. I don't. You know, the person that I was is dead, and I'm no longer that person.
So are you saying, Stacy, there's hope for people that have been broken and thinking there's no way I'm going to.
Yeah.
Anybody's ever going to forgive me for this?
Yeah. Yes, there's certainly hope. There's hope through him. It's like I say this, Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall, and all the king's horses and all every king's man couldn't put old Siran back together again, but Jesus put him back. Yeah. And so it's like he's the only one, because everything is shattered. The pieces are everywhere. It's like a glass, you know, everything is. And so there's only one way, and it's through Christ. He has put it back. In fact, it's better than it's ever been.
I noticed today when you were walking around here at Lindsay Lane through the congregation, you tell that story.
Yeah.
It's got to be painful because you have tears in your eyes.
Yeah.
How do you manage to tell that with such feeling each and every time?
Yeah, it's a trust factor. I trust God to bring me out. I don't like to go there. I don't want to go there. And it's like I get up there, and then, you know, there's a pastor I heard say years ago, he said, God always sends the fire on a sacrifice. And so, you know, I just become a willing sacrifice. Man, I wasn't a very good guy then. And I hate that guy then. I hate that person. And I wish that person wasn't the way he was, but he was. And so, and people say, "Oh, you're a good guy." No, I wasn't a good guy. You know, I was, the worst of these. You know, now I stand in a new light. I walk